Before we get started, low maintenance, no electricity. The babies, they hear my voice. It's hidden behind the shed. It was hybrids that we created. This water feature, eating all the little crumbs. So I actually made a couple stairs. I want to show you guys my beautiful, look how pretty, right? This is a staircase, two big winners.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. And before we get started, I gotta give a huge aloha shout out for the super thanks to the one Scenic. Thank you so much, brother, for the super thanks. I really appreciate it. I gotta show you guys what I done to Tiki Falls because I love showing you guys the stages. We're sort of like on the back nine if we were playing golf. On the construction of Tiki Falls. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around and let me show you guys a little before and after what I did to Tiki Falls. All right, my ohana. So here is Tiki Falls in its full effect here. The fish are doing great. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is an 8,500 gallon koi pond. As you can see, the babies, they hear my voice, they feel the vibration, and they probably want to eat, which I've already fed them, okay? So don't let these guys fool you. They eat very well. Big shout out to MICROBE-LIFT. Anyways, this is my 8,500 gallon pond. Now, this is a staircase, technically a swim pond. We go swimming in here every now and then. I usually go in here and shoot content and check out the fish. Sometimes I'll go in there and like scrub the lights because it has submersible lights inside the pond, and I'll go there and just scrub it with a little sponge to get the algae off the lenses. But it's also surrounded by wave makers. Here's one here, and there's like 5 more that are along the pond facing towards the bottom drain, which is way down there by the skimmer. And as you can see, we have a staircase entry that goes into the pond, so it's easy access. But what I did was constructed this little area here. So I actually made a couple stairs up to the platform here, and then we can walk in. But let me show you a before, okay, of what this area looked like. As you can see, the liner's sticking up. There was really no rocks or any type of gravel. And then if you look at it now, we did a lot. So there's all this gravel we did some rock work. I love this stuff. I love hiding the liner and whatnot. So now, as you can see from this angle, we have a nice little staircase that goes right up into Tiki Falls. Stand up here, look down at the fish, and as you can see, the pond, what can I say? It's breathtaking. I absolutely love it. This is my pride and joy, my labor of love. If you guys were wondering, it's just me and my boy Dennis that created this backyard paradise. The canna is absolutely doing great. Okay, so I want to do an update on my little mini pond in the far back corner of the house. I want to show you guys my beautiful Japanese rice fish called Medaka, and we're going to do an update on the hidden secret DIY pond. So let me flip this camera on and go back to the hidden spot in the far back corner of the house. And look at that beautiful pink flower, right? Okay, so we're gonna walk. Like I said, it's in the far back corner. It's hidden behind the shed in the far back corner of the house, literally in the far back corner. Look at way over there. So this is my hidden little mini pond that I created DIY style with just cinder blocks stacked 2 high, and then you can see we bordered it with this flat stone to give it a nice little cool look. That little water feature, bamboo waterfall spillway, as you can see, is actually ran by solar, right? There's a solar panel. Big shout out to Papa Soap. This solar panel is running this water feature. So it's creating water agitation, but also filtering the water because there's a pump down there underneath that has a little sponge that's actually, you know, a mechanical filtration. So it's kind of a cool little thing. Now, I bought this little umbrella to shade it from the sun. As you can see, it's doing its job perfect. Little umbrella, I got it at Amazon. I think it was like 8 or 10 bucks, something like that. Something simple. It just clamps down to the border rock there that I have, the little slate pieces of rock. But everybody in here is doing great. Now, let's go over here so we can see some of the Medaka cruising around, swimming around. You can see these are my tricolor Medaka. I should actually throw some food in here and watch these guys partake. All right, so we got beefy breeder, high protein breeding mix from the Medaka lair, my boy Jackson. This is his Medaka food line. I'm gonna throw some of this down here and you'll see all the beautiful tricolor Medaka come out to eat. Look how pretty, right? These fish are called Japanese rice fish, or better known as Medaka. And they are sweeping the hobby right now. Got my boy Aqua Pros. He actually does a lot of videos on Medaka, Japanese rice fish. They are a very low maintenance fish that you can keep outdoor in little mini pond bowls, or if you want to create something like this, a little outdoor paradise. This pond is about 80 gallons of water. You can see we have some plants, we have some mountain tree media in there, but the plants are helped to filter the water too as well. Now, I talked about little mini pond bowls. Let me show you guys some more. All right, you guys are gonna get a really good shot of these. This is a mini pond bowl. Now this right here I got, I think it was at like Home Depot or Lowe's. It holds like, I wanna say 8 gallons of water. And you can see how we use it for our Medaka. I put some floating plants in here. So look, we got some floating plants. We got, I think it's salvia. We have a little bit of duckweed in here. And then we also have these little containers that I absolutely love. They just hang. So I have some canna. And this is filtering the water. Low maintenance, no electricity out here. And look how beautiful my beautiful Medaka are. They're thriving. So we got 3 different types of Medaka in this bowl here. So we have tricolor, which are those orange ones, but they have a little bit of tricolor. We have diamond dust, which are those like blue color with a little bit of diamonds, look like little speckles. It's called lame. And then we have this one here that is a Miyuki blue. So it's kind of like a translucent blue color. They look very similar to the diamond dust, but the diamond dust obviously have the little speckles of diamonds on its back. That's why they're called diamond dust. This is a little update. Now this bowl here is kind of special because I'm gonna give them some of this beefy breeder food. You can see them partake. Absolutely love it. Look at them going to town. Now I was saying this bowl here is super special. The reason why it's special is because it's kind of like a little breeding experiment project that I was doing. I wanted to try to create a new strand of Medaka. So I have Miyuki in here, I have diamond dust, and I have tricolor. Now what they do is they rub the eggs up on these breeding mops right here. This is a breeding mop. So the female will rub the eggs on the breeding mops. I take the breeding mop out of this little pond bowl and I stick it in another bowl which has aeration in it, and we just aerate the eggs, and in about 8 to 14 days you have babies. Now the experiment was a success. My ohana. Feast your eyes on this tote. This is a 5-gallon tote. Look it, we have baby fry. You see them? I know you see them. So I can't really count how many exactly that we had, and I think it's like in the teens, like maybe 18, 19 in here. There's various sizes. Some are bigger than others, obviously. I had some 2 different types. Like you see, that one's a real tiny one there. But I had 3 different spawning brushes in here. We're gonna feed them a little bit of the beefy breeder food. The same food that I feed my adults, because it is a soft food that you can grind up in your fingers to make a little powder. That's what's so cool about my boy Jackson's food. Now, I have some of that beefy breeder mix in my hand. I'm just gonna sprinkle it. You see how it turns into like a dust? Look at that. And then you're gonna see all the little baby Medaka come out. You can see him right here. Look at, zoom up on this little guy. Look at him. Look at that. That's a little guy. Look at him. Just going to town. You can literally see him eating all the little crumbs. Oh, here, this is a bigger one. Ooh, ooh, look at him. Just chowing. This is the footage I wanted to show you guys. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So as I zoom out, you can see how small they really are compared to their mommy and daddies. This is their mommy and daddies. I don't know who it was, but I got my fingers crossed that we have a super, I guess, Medaka. So it would be cool to see like a tricolor and a diamond dust, kind of a hybrid here. So now that we know that we have babies, you know your boy's gonna take really good care of them. we're gonna grow these out, and I will show you guys what they look like full grown, which is gonna be pretty fun. That's what's cool about the Medaka fish. Very easy to take care of. Not only that though, I would say, in my opinion, one of the hardiest fish, because they can live outside in extreme cold weather as long as the pond doesn't freeze over. And also the sun. So what I usually do, because of the sun, I'll usually take these covers that I have for my 5-gallon totes, and I'll just, you know, especially right now, it's about noon or so, just cover it partly, all right, just to that sun kind of carries over that way. Here you go. And I'll just cover it like this, just like that. So a little bit of it is exposed just because we got the plants there, but this just helps keep it in the shade pretty much. So yeah, those are the updates on the Medaka breeding project. It was a success. Okay, so in one of my most recent videos, I actually announced that I was gonna be doing a giveaway for Mountain Tree Nitro Ring Biofiltration Media. We are gonna announce the 2 big winners. I know I said I was gonna give it away to 1 Ohana, but I love you guys so much that I decided to give it away to 2. So each of you will get 1 box of Mountain Tree Nitro Ring Media for your filters, your aquariums at home. So the first big winner goes to Jose Gonzalez. Shout out to him and his daughter, who are big fans of the Hawaiian Fish Keeper. I'm super honored. Thank you so much for the love and support. You are the big winner. And then the second winner is going to be Kendall G9533. Shout out to you, Kendall. Thank you so much also for the love and support and the kind words in your comments. But like I said, Ohana, don't be discouraged, because we're going to be doing more giveaways. Now, both of you lucky winners, you got to contact me through Instagram. So if you don't have an Instagram account, you got to create one. Follow your boy. Follow Mountain Tree too as well. Not only on Instagram, but on YouTube, okay? Send me your address in the DMs. Direct message me your address, your name. That way I can have Mountain Tree send you your box of nitro rings. You guys are absolutely gonna love it. I will keep you guys updated on the Medaka as they start to get older. I'm curious on what they're gonna look like, the colors with those hybrids that we created. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna enjoy the weather here in Northern California. Take care, my Ohana, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.